Hello everyone, welcome to BPSC के दुनिया YouTube channel. I hope that you must have been revising all your core subjects, especially history, current affairs, and Bihar special, which are significant for you to clear the prelims examination along with science. Okay, so here I am to assist you in revising all important things from modern Indian history as well as Bihar history. Okay, so let us start. So if you see the previous year question, you will find they are asking one question definitely there will be from the European arrival in Bihar as well as in India. Okay, so let us quickly see the important facts. Okay, so if they ask particularly in this in reference to Bihar that who was the first European power who came to Bihar, so the answer would be Portuguese. Okay, so Portuguese has made their first arrival in Bihar in early 17th century, and they were the first. And what they used to do, they used to do trade via waterways to Patna. Okay, so Hooghly was their ways, and from Hooghly to Patna, they used to come through rivers. Okay, and sorry, and what were the goods that they were, importing or exporting? So these were spices, cotton textile and pottery. Okay, so they were purchasing from these things from Patna, let's say Patna in Bihar, and they were sending it in Europe, and thereby they were selling these commodities in European market. Okay, then came the Dutch. Okay, and from Dutch they have already BPSC have already asked a question that when did Dutch establish their first factory in Bihar? So it was 1632. Please remember this is very important. Okay, and it is highly repeated PYQ. Okay, now that building is Patna College Northern Building. Okay, now Dutch used to buy saltpeter, which is nothing but soda, opium, and grains. Then English succeeded in establishing their first factory in 1651. Okay, now that factory is present Alamganj, which is Patna printing press area. Okay, they used to also buy saltpeter, calico cloth, and silk. Then comes the Danish, 1774, and similarly they were also trading in saltpeter. Now let us talk about quickly major revolts and uprisings in Bihar. Okay, because tribal and peasant uprisings constitute the bedrock of the BPSC history segment, and they focus heavily on leaders, timelines, and specific targeted areas. So let us see the core tribal and local revolts map quickly. Okay, so the first significant revolt that we have to remember is the Santhal Hul or the Santhal Rebellion. So it happened in 1855 to 56. This question has already been asked by BPSC. Okay, so the leaders were four brothers: Sindhu, Kanhu, Chand, and Bhairav. Okay, so it was spread across Rajmahal Hills. Okay, Rajmahal Hills is a part of Bhagalpur. Okay, district of Bihar. The okay, and it was suppressed by Major General Leod. So Leod was the Major General of English East India Company who suppressed this movement. Okay, and it occurred just before the 1857 revolt. That is why this has been one of the most favorite question of the BPSC from the tribal revolts. Okay, then comes another important tribal revolts, that is the Munda uprising or Ulgulan. So it happened in 1899 to 1900. It was led by Birsa Munda, who is also known as Dharti Abba, yani ki, which means the god of the earth, and he has targeted the Rikus. Rikus means outsiders like moneylenders, traders, English, missionaries. Okay, so these were considered as the outsider by the tribals, in particularly in the Jharkhand belt. Okay, and Kunt Katti system, joint land holding. Okay, so they have targeted the Kus and Kundkati system, joint land holding. Birsa was arrested and died in Ranchi jail in June 1900. Then another important movement is the Tana Bhagat movement. It happened in 1914. It was led by Jatra Bhagat in Chota Nagpur. It was a monotheistic monotheistic movement that later merged smoothly with Gandhian non-cooperation movement. Then comes Sannyasi and Fakir rebellion. So it happened in 1763 to 1800, so approximately 18 years, rooted in Bengal, Bihar after the British annexation, highlighted in Bankim Chand's Anand Math. So this is important. So they would ask you question that the mention of sannyasi rebellion is found in which of the following books? Okay, and they will give you the option Anand Math. Okay, so Anand Math will be the correct answer. So the mention of sannyasi and fakir rebellion you will find it in Bankim Chand's Anand Math. Okay, then comes Bahavi movement. So Patna was the main center from 1820s to 1860s, led by Sayyid Ahmad Barewali. Okay, so Bahavi movement was led by Sayyid Ahmad Barewali. uh, Patna, the leader from Patna included Vilayat Ali and Inayat Ali. So these two were brothers. Okay. Now comes the most important, that is the 1857 revolt in Bihar. Okay, and if you see the previous year question paper, you will find that there has been one question from 1857 revolt. Okay, otherwise you can say that the BPSC paper is incomplete. Okay, and Babu Kubar Singh has been the main focus of BPSC. Okay, now the first thing that we must remember is that where did this revolt of 1857 has started in Bihar, and on what and on what date? Okay, so on June 12, 1857, revolts begin at Rohini village, which is in now Devghar in Jharkhand by 5th irregular cavalry. Okay, so in Bihar, the 1857 revolt has started on 12th June 1857 from Rohini village, which is now in Devgar, Jharkhand. Okay, and then it's reached to in Patna on 3rd July 1857. It was led by bookseller called Pir Ali. Okay, in Patna. Okay, so please remember all these things. And murder of British opium agent Dr. Lale suppressed by Taylor. Okay, suppressed by Taylor. Then comes another significant date, which is July 25, 1857. So, mutiny of three regiments at Danapur cantonment, who then marched towards Ara to join Kuvar Singh. Okay, and July to August 1857, Babu Kuvar Singh Jagdishpur Jamindar assumes leadership. He defeated British forces under Captain Leigh Grant and Vincent Ayer. So he has defeated two British regiments, Leigh Grant and which was led by Leigh Grant and Vincent Ayer. And Amar Singh, who was his brother, continued parallel guerrilla warfare in Kamur Hills. Now let us talk about quickly freedom movement and Gandhi era in Bihar. So Gandhi's political laboratory began in Bihar. You must be knowing that in 1917, which is known as the Champaran Satyagraha. What was the cause? So there was a Tinkatia system which was prevalent in that area, according to which it was compulsory for the farmers to cultivate 320 of their land indigo cultivation. Okay, cultivate indigo on 3 upon 20th of their land. So invitation was extended by Rajkumar Shukla, who met Gandhiji at Lucknow Congress session in 1916, and he has persuaded him to visit Champaran. Key associates of Gandhiji in Bihar included Rajendra Prasad, Anugrah Narayan Sinha, Acharya J.P. Kripalani, Mahadev Desai, Raj Kishore Prasad, and Mazhar Ullah. What was the outcome? So, agrarian committee was formed. Gandhi was also made a member of that committee, and Tinkatia system was abolished, and 25% of taken money refunded to peasants. Okay, 25% money that were taken from the peasants have been refunded to peasants. Okay, now comes the another important movement, which is the non-cooperation movement, which happened during 1920 to 22 and Khilafat in Bihar. So Sadakat Ashram basically was established by Major ul Haq in Patna to foster nationalist activities. The Motherland newspaper, it was also started by Major ul Haq in September 1921 from Sadakat Ashram to propagate Hindu-Muslim unity and anti-British sentiments. Okay. Then National College Patna, it was inaugurated by Mahatma Gandhi in February 1921. Okay, National College Patna. Okay, now comes civil disobedience and quit India movement. So, Salt Satyagraha 1930 in Bihar. So it was initiated in Saran and Champaran districts by manufacturing salt from salty soil. In Patna, and Nakas pond was chosen as the main site under the Ambika Khan Sinha. Under the Ambika Khan Sinha, then comes Quit India movement, which happened in 1942, and Secretariat tragedy on August 11, 1942. What has happened is that seven students were martyred while attempting to hoist the national flag on Patna Secretariat building. W.G. Akka was the district magistrate who ordered the fighting. Then Azad Dasta, it was formed by Jayaprakash Narayan along with Suraj Narayan Singh in the forest of Hanuman Nagar, Nepal, to carry out sabotage and underground resistance during Quit India movement. Now comes formation of modern Bihar as a separate province. Okay. So in 1906, Sachidanand Sinha, Mahesh Narayan published a booklet demanding the separation of Bihar from Bengal. On 12 December 1911, Delhi Darbar took place under King George V. On arrival of King George V, formal announcement made to separate Bihar and Orissa from Bengal province. On March 22, 1912, official notification issued, and in Bihar officially become separated uh, from Bengal, and that is why 22nd March is celebrated as Bihar Divas to mark independent status. On April 1st, 1936, Government of India Act 1935, Bihar and Orissa were separated into district individual provinces. Okay, so I hope that these were important for you. Okay, if you want to have further assistance, you can subscribe our channel BPSC Dunia, and you can associate with us through Telegram channel, and where you can find these detailed PDFs as well. And also, we are assisting you in the form of providing you expected modern history question answers. Okay, detailed questions answer, and there will be surely 5 to 6 questions out of 10 questions from modern history you will find in BPSC prelims examination. Okay, and overall around uh, 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 20 questions there will be from modern history if you combine both Bihar modern history and Indian modern history. So around 80% question will be from these PDFs that I will be providing you at just 399. So you can just do payment on this number and send your screenshot on this number. Okay, and I will be providing you most expected questions, detailed answers with detailed answers and exam oriented content video. Okay, so thank you so much. And next discussion we will be having on these. Okay, so this is another detailed lecture series that we will be conducting you. Okay, so this is the video that I will be providing you if you do the payment of 399, and see very detailed video. Okay, each and everything I will be providing you. Okay, so very less time you have, so you can just join us. Okay, see everything I have already covered. Nothing has been left. Okay, so if you need selection, then you have to be ahead of the people who are preparing. Okay, thank you so much.